Kia ora te whānau, ko Bonnie tuku ingoa. Hello, I'm Bonnie, and this is my daughter Carlissa. This is as much as you're going to see of her. Today's video is going to be a room tour of my hobby room as a mum of a newborn. So our hobby room is our lounge, me and my partner. We have a very small house, we live in a tiny house, so we just have to make do with the space that we've got. So yeah, our hobby room is our living room, and I'm just going to give you a bit of an in-depth tour of the space that we have and how we're using it at the moment, where we store all our hobby stuff, and all that sort of thing, as well as, you know, how we're sort of set up for baby care as well. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so you walk in, and here's a little overview. So we've got the door here. It's pretty hard to do an overview because the space is so tight. But we've got a wardrobe, bookshelves, our recliners, my desk, some storage, Jake's desk, which is not my responsibility to clean, so it's not the tidiest, but it's not like too bad. And then the TV and the coffee table. Alright, so let's get into the actual tour. So starting at the door, we've got our Wi-Fi password here. And I also have a few scavenger hunts, because I just didn't like it when people came over and they only had like their phone to play on basically, or like video games to play, or, you know, watch TV and that's it. So I wanted to make sure that there were other things to do besides that, especially if people came over and was staying the night, because I just didn't want them to have nothing to do besides like use screens. So we've got a Disney Pixar scavenger hunt, which is like those little figurines that you can get. Well, they used to be all over the house, but now they're just all in one place, so I do need to like replace that with something else, but that's there. How many can you find of like just, you know, random things? A photo scavenger hunt and a video challenge. So that's all over there. I used to do lots of those kind of things, and I had like heaps of plans to do lots of really cool stuff, like have like I've got a treasure map that goes like a lucky dip, where you can, you know, if you follow the treasure map, you'll find the treasure, you can pick a prize. I've got a prize jar for I used to have a Nerf course set up. Like, you'd sit on the couch and try and get as many points as you could on the target, sort of thing. So yeah, I'm going to do a whole video of the really cool, unique stuff that we have in our house, because there's quite a few things. But yeah, that's the start of some of them. Anyways, on our door handle we have my poi collection. So that's just some of my own personal poi. I've got like several sets of poi to... because I teach kapahaka, so I've got several like class size sets of poi, but those are the ones that I have for me at the moment. I do have a couple of other pairs that aren't on here at the moment, but yeah, those are my current collection of poi for me. And these ones down here at the bottom are LED, they light up, which is really cool. And behind the door there's just like bag storage. Behind the door I also have these record pin boards that I made, or like memory boards. This one's a bit janked up now because it's been bumping against the bags. But yeah, I've got like wristbands and photo strips and tickets, things like that, all displayed on these records, which I made years ago. Then following on from the door we have this big wardrobe. It should really belong in our bedroom, but it's too big and heavy. We couldn't get it out the door, so we just left it here. But on this side is my clothes, on the other side is baby girl's clothes and shoes. Down the bottom is her toys, some of her toys anyways, and then up the top we have a dead plant, and this is where we store our board games and card games. And then just like at the back there's other stuff that we keep but don't really need like actively out, like Jake's got a spare PC case up there and like our old Wi-Fi modem, things like that. Following on from that we have bookshelves in this corner here, and this where we store our like some of our baby stuff. So we've got her Peppy Pod here, which she sleeps in when she's in the lounge with us. We also have her play gym, this big cushion that I use to feed her sometimes, or sometimes just to like be more comfortable on the seat, or it's also a floor cushion so we can put it on the floor. And then we've also got her bouncer there. Obviously we've got lots of books on the shelves and like little figurines and stuff too. There's also some like extra nappies that are too big at the moment, so they're just chilling down there until we need them. Down right in the corner we've got like sort of overflow books that don't quite fit, that are quite large. So we've got like a photo album, that's her photo album that I've just started, and some new books that she's got that have like pop-up bits or puppets and things to go with them. And then on the top here we've got my Hogwarts Express Lego train. And by the way, I don't buy any of these Harry Potter Legos, they're gifted to me. So yeah, it is what it is. I love Lego. I want to love Harry Potter, but you know, it's kind of tough when the author is doing what she's doing at the moment. But yeah, I don't pay her money. Anyways, this is some hobby storage as well. So all this stuff here is for like scrapbooking, junk journaling, that kind of stuff. And then I've got this bouquet of bird feathers, like exotic bird feathers that my friend gave me because she used to work at Willowbank, which is one of our zoos in Christchurch. So yeah, she like collected all these bird feathers and she made a bouquet and gave it to me, which was so cool. And then this back here I've got my patu, one of my patus, which I use for kapahaka. This cool stick, which I would like to use for like a cosplay or a craft of some sort one day. I've got a magazine back here, my Polaroid camera. Yeah, just a bunch of hobby stuff. Over here on top of this one we've got the rest of the Hogwarts Express, which is like the Hogsmeade station part of the Lego. I've got these two Mickey and Minnie Mouse mini brick sets. They're not actual Lego, they're a different kind of building set. And I've got a little clay dish that my friend made for me at my birthday last year. We did a craft day and it's full of Studio Ghibli pins, and this soot spray one is a glasses chain, which I got all from my friend Casey. I've got a lamp which is helping to you know, illuminate the space with like nice lighting, so it's not awful overhead light. I've got one of those big Lego bricks that you put Lego pieces inside and it's absolutely full. And here I've got a box full of my Nerf guns and Nerf bullets in the bottom, and then this smaller Lego box with little bits from another mini bricks type of set. And then we leave this area empty so that I can put my water here, or if we are warming up a bottle we can put the cup with the bottle in it, or you know, snacks, whatever we need basically, so that it's right accessible next to this recliner. So not all of our storage is the most aesthetic, as you can see, but it is what it is, you know, we don't have a lot of space. So this is recliner number 1. It's the smallest one, so it is technically my chair, but we just share. We just use whichever one. And we have extra cushions to like prop our backs up for when we're feeding her, or to put her on, or you know, prop her elbows up, whatever. Always keep a burp cloth handy. There's my Xbox controller, which I'll either keep here or on this little table here. This table actually folds down, and it's got some storage underneath, but it's pretty hard to access. There's just a little blanket down there, and there's a rubbish bin down there as well. Just everything easy access in between, especially while we're feeding, or like while I'm breastfeeding especially. Another bottle of water and a roll of toilet paper, because I found if I don't have any toilet paper near me, that's when I need to blow my nose 100 times. Behind our recliners we keep our mattress, which is like our guest bed basically. So that's where Jake's brother stays most of the time, because he usually comes and sleeps over for a few days a week, helps out with baby and keeps us company. recliner number 2. This one actually rocks, which is nice. It's a rocking chair, which is really cool, and it's a bit squishier and a bit bigger. And some more pillows. So I've got this big floor cushion one and a happy cushion from Fairy Tale. And then back there we just keep blankets, which is usually used for sleepovers. And then next to the recliner we've got baby's changing mat, another feeding pillow, and then these little drawers here house my like colouring pens and pencils. And it's just like another nice little shelf to put stuff on if you need to. And then back there, behind there, we've got this, you can't really see it, but this big container, like crazy scissors that do different patterns. Oh yeah, I've got stuff up here too. So up here on these shelves, I've got some more Harry Potter Lego. So I've got Buckbeak, the hippogriff. I've got a Harry Potter figure that I got for my birthday several years ago. I've also got Robb Stark from Game of Thrones up there. Down on the next one, I've got some more of those mini brick figurines. I've got Donald Duck and Daisy Duck and a little Sailor Moon. And then I just have a couple of little princess toys from a Kinder Surprise egg. I've got this really cool building set. It's basically Lego, but it's not Lego branded. But it's like a cat in a house made of books. And then I just have some pretty lighters, because I used to use lighters. I don't really use them anymore. Because I have dread, so I don't want to catch my hair on fire when I use candles, so I don't really use them anymore. But yeah, pretty lighters. So those are my shelves. And then up here, at the moment we just have a few posters, nothing really special. We only really have them here because there are holes in the wall, because there used to be an air conditioning unit here, but it was taken when the last tenant moved because they paid for it. So yeah, now there's just holes in the walls. So I just cover them with posters. We're gonna cover this whole wall and probably most of the rest of the walls with anime posters at some point, but I just haven't got around to putting them up yet. Over here we have some illusion posters. So this is a old man made out of books, and this is a rose made out of naked people. And up here I have a stag's head, like taxidermy type of thing, but it's made out of cardboard. I used to have fairy lights wrapped around the antlers, but I can't reach up there to turn them on, so I just took them off. It is now dark, but I just wanted you to be able to see the stuff we have on the windowsill as well. So up here I've got a little dream catcher that my friend Leaky made me. It's made out of a bracelet, which is pretty. I've got a rose quartz, wrapped rose quartz hanging there, and a little sun catcher underneath with a pink agate. And these bags, this one's definitely past its use by date at this point, but they're really good for keeping condensation off your windows so your house doesn't get so damp. Here I have a couple of crystal decanters. I got this one for my 21st, and this one I think was second-hand from somewhere. I don't even remember where. Got a cactus, which definitely needs water. Actually forgot it was there. With a bone in it as well, which is cool. I've got this cool bottle. It says love, and it's got music sheet inside it. A jar full of old coins that my granddad used to collect. And then there's just another bunch of random stuff back there. Right, this is my desk setup. I'm playing Mushy Monsters at the moment. This is my house. This is my first room. It's theme park themed. But yeah, so I keep water and again toilet paper right on the edge of the desk so I can use it while I'm at my desk, but also so I can reach it when I'm sitting at this recliner, because you know sometimes I have only one hand and I can't reach the other side, so I've got stuff on both sides. That's the same reason why I've got stuff on this side as well. So I've got my PC here, which my boyfriend set up for me. So I've got all the white fans and some rainbow RAM. I don't really pretend to know what I'm talking about. It just is what it is. And then my monitor. And then underneath I've got a little Stitch mini bricks. Got these 3 Space Invaders. So the pink and the green one came as a set, and they are wind up. And then my friend Leaky gave me the orange one because she knows that I have these two and thought it would like match, which is cool. And then I've got Hagrid's Hut Lego set, which is my most recent one. I got that for my birthday a month ago, or just over a month ago. And I have this flower Lego set, which I really love. And a little Pokemon. I actually didn't know that was there. And behind, like just winding through all of that, I have these little flamingo lights, which are connected to the PC. And then I have this rainbow keyboard, a light up rainbow mouse, and a Hogwarts houses desk mat. This is my crap catcher. It's basically just a tray full of stuff that either doesn't have a home or is like an ongoing project, or at the moment I've got snacks in there. Just pretty much anything that I don't want cluttering up my whole desk goes in here, so that at least it's in one space and semi-organized. And then up here I've got this balloon dog statue which holds my headphones, and I have a Pac-Man ghost light as well. Hey, why is that not plugged in? That used to be plugged in. Hold on a sec. There we go. I'll try and get a shot of the whole set. There's my whole setup. And then underneath I just have my little chair. It used to have a back, but the back broke. So now it's just a little mini one, and I've got a donut pillow. This bag here is full of gift bags that I got from my baby shower, so I want to use them for something, but I don't know what yet. Under there are my craft shelves. So I've got 2 little cubes. The far one is mostly full of like boxes and containers for things that I want to use someday for something, whether it's for gifts or for actually making crafts, I don't know. And there's a flax basket full of shells as well. And then this one has mostly magazines and stuff for collaging. And then in the flax bag there is junk journaling stuff. Then we've got my speakers for my computer. I've got a little like storage rack thing for my CDs and my Discman, which I got from my granddad. And then I just use this glass jar as a rubbish bin. Up here we've got this umbrella, which is really cute. It's embroidered. My grandma gave it to me years ago. It has a whole load of plushies on it. They were organised, but they fell over, and they fell over several times, and I honestly just can't be bothered trying to fix it again. So it is what it is for now. I'll probably do it again someday, but right now we've just got a bunch of plushies haphazardly piled onto this umbrella. And up there there's another dream catcher that my friend Leaky gave me. Next to it we've got this big elephant tapestry that Leaky gave us as well, and a string of embroidered elephants. I think I got that from like a $2 shop. But that's Jake's view. Then we've got my hobby shelves, which used to be in a different location and looked a bit more organised when they were there, but yeah, it is what it is. I'm not too worried about it. Especially at the moment, I can't really do a whole lot of hobbies. Especially like really crafty ones, just because I'm a bit busy looking after a baby, so I'm not too worried about it right now. But the top shelf is my sensory shelf. This box has Play-Doh equipment in it. This is my like clay tray. I've got shaving foam. There's clay in there. I have this like tissue box sort of thing full of bubble wrap, which is amazing. Got that from my friend Casey. My fidget toys, just a box full of fidget toys. We've got kinetic sand. We've got one of those things where I'll pull it up. One of these toys where you press on the back and it makes the imprint on the front. Love this. It's very, very, it's a nice sensory experience. And then in the box underneath all of that is Play-Doh. Then the next shelf down is my painting shelf. So I've got, oh, okay, I'm going to have to get down on my knees for this. Whoop. Carefully. Ow, frick. Just knelt on something. Ow. That hurt. Okay. I've got a broken plate that I use as a palette. This box has my loose paints in it. I've got like paper, watercolor pad there. This box has paintbrushes, there's newspapers just for like protecting surfaces, and then this big box here has folk art paint, which is for like painting wood or furniture or things like that. The next shelf down is craft kits. So I've got, at the moment, I have pom-pom food animals, jewellery craft, wax animals, handmade soap kit. I believe this is an embroidery one. Yeah, embroidery. And then a bunch of smaller ones down here, like cross stitch and paper crafts and stuff. This isn't a hobby thing, but it's just for storing at the moment. We've got these giant marshmallow roasting sticks because we've got a little brazier that we just used for the first time a couple weeks ago to roast marshmallows, and it was really fun, so they're there for next time. The bottom shelf is my colouring shelf. So in here we've got colouring pencils, gel pens, pastels, colouring books, coloured paper, all the things. And then this basket is my hobby basket, which used to be definitely more used. At the moment it's not that used, it's kind of just housing hobbies that don't have a place right now. But in the moment we've got, this used to be like where I put my ongoing hobbies, like what I'm sort of got to choose from right now of stuff that I'm into at the moment. Right now it's got PVA glue, a little mini Kmart Lego set, these cards, called Getting Lost at Home edition. It's basically just got like little things you can do at home for fun. DIY paper mache bauble kit, which I got for Christmas as like a prize gift out of a Christmas game that we did with my family. I've this really cool activity journal, Create Chaos. It's basically got a bunch of like drawing prompts in it on each page. This bag has stuff from my gender reveal that I want to use for a junk journal spread at some point. Oh, I've got this magazine I got in my last vlog. This is my scrapbook, which I use for scrapbooking, junk journaling, sticking collages, just like whatever I want to use it for at the time, really. And then this is my homemade burn book. It doesn't currently have anything in it, but I think it's really cool, and I kind of want to use it for an actual burn book, to be honest, just like as a cathartic way to get my feelings out if I am, you know, a bit grumpy or whatever. I won't go too in depth here because this is Jake's stuff, but this is basically his corner where he keeps his things. So he's got his little storage drawers, which mostly has like cables. His PC, which is very beautiful, rainbow coloured. He's got a guitar case which doesn't have a guitar in it at the moment. I don't even know why we still have it, but it is what it is. He's got his two foam swords back there, which are Oniscays from Demon Slayer. He has a guitar stand. Again, doesn't have a guitar at the moment. He used to have like 3 guitars, but he sold them. He's got this fantastic little leaf blower, which plugs in just like into a USB thing, and it like dusts your computer for you. It's so good. I actually used it while I was in the hospital as a fan because I was like, you know, I need something to cool me down, and we didn't have like a portable fan, so I was like, I'm just gonna bring the leaf blower, and it worked really well. This is his setup. He's got double monitors, just a regular keyboard and mouse, and he's got a Pokemon desk mat. Just a few highlights. He's got a picture of me and him and our big cat Ted. This was before we got Larry, so this was like our first little family photo. His super dad mug that he got for Father's Day, his first Father's Day, which was when we were in the hospital just after we'd had baby. He's got this guy from an anime. I can't remember which one. He will know. He will tell me off if I get it wrong, so I'm just going to show you and let you tell me in the comments if you know. He's got this little frame of Larry's paw print, because Larry's his cat, and I made that for him for Christmas last year, and it is done like I just put his paw in water and then put it on a watercolor paper, and then I just painted over it just because I didn't want to get paint on him and then him lick it off and get sick. He's got this really cool Pokemon card, Dragon Ball Z card, which he got from our his Secret Santa, on these cool 3D printed little stands. he got from his friend. He also got this 3D printed Pokemon. Speaking of Pokemon, that's his card folder. He's got this little matchbox that I made him for something, can't even remember now. But it's got a little book inside that I made. Of reasons I'm grateful for him. I've got this whole little book full of reasons why I'm grateful for him, which I'm very proud of. I found the idea on Pinterest, and I used Pokemon card packs to decorate it, just because I know that he likes Pokemon a lot. And he also has this very old jar of reasons why I love him, which I made probably in our first year of dating, so it's really sweet that he still has it on his desk. Next to his desk, he's got his Father's Day card, his first Father's Day card that his mum actually bought it for him, for me to give to him because I was still in the hospital on Father's Day. So there's a message from me and from baby in there. And then this is the one I made him. So I did like a collage for the happy first Father's Day, like lettering. There's a scan picture on there. And then I drew a bunch of pictures. I was going to make a mini art gallery out of it and like a pop-up thing, but I just realised he wouldn't have anywhere to put that probably, so I made it into this poster. We've got Love Heart, Bonnie and Jake, our anniversary date, and then I drew pictures of us. They're a little scary looking, to be honest, but I think I did pretty good. On the other side we've got her birth date, a picture of my belly when I was pregnant. Just I love you, and our two cats, which I'm super proud of. On the left is little Larry and on the right is Big Ted. Larry looks exactly like that, so that's actually really good. Ted's is, you know, could be better. That one's not my best work, but I think I did really good. I'm very proud of those pictures anyways. And then I drew, well, I traced out another scan photo, and then her name, Carlissa. So that's his Father's Day little area there, and then he's got this fly pin because his nana, who passed away a long time ago, always said that she wanted to be a fly on the wall, so he found this fly pin and he pinned it to the wall. He's got these cool cards, these anime cards that one of his friends gave him, and this car poster, very manly. And finally we've got our, well, this one's my TV, but it is our TV because we don't have another TV in here. This is the lounge TV, but yeah, this is the TV. We've got this sticker. It says La Familia because that's his it's his family thing, so it's like an inside thing, but we all got a sticker. And then there's these really cool little Viking wooden figurines that I coloured in at work when I used to work at an after school care program, and they look exactly like him and his brothers. So that one's Jake, my partner. That one's his younger brother Brad, and then that one's his foster brother Kaz, he's the one who stays with us all the time. So it's just really cute. So we've got the three brothers there, and then I've got these cute little Naruto cat figurines that I got from my friend Casey. Down here we've got a little Lego arcade machine. These drawers are hobby drawers as well, like they've got a whole load of hobby stuff in them. Up the top I've got mostly like other colouring supplies like crayons and loose stuff. The next one has textile crafts in it, like yarn, ribbon, fabric, that kind of stuff. And there's two more drawers underneath. One has used notebooks and one has empty notebooks, or in-use notebooks. Then we've got our coffee table, which is a little bit of a mess at the moment. So I've got all these anime mouse pads that we just used to cover the table, my Xbox, and then underneath is going to be baby's like toy shelf. Like we want it to be Montessori style, so there's only a few things out at once. At the moment it's a shambles because I've just, like, I had it set up and then we moved everything around, it got knocked over, and then she's gotten more toys since then. I've just put them there because I can't be bothered trying to open this heavy drawer, because as you can kind of see it's pretty stuffed already. So yeah, I just kind of shoved everything under here. Eventually I'll tidy it up, but at the moment she's too young to use any of them anyway, so I'm not that worried about it right now. Give you one more overview while I'm sitting down. And then I'll stand up to do the other part. So that's our hobby room. As you can see, we do have a very small space, but I think we do the best we can to make the most of it and utilise it as well as we can. We do have to move things around sometimes when we want to use them, but it is what it is. I'm not too worried about it. You know, it is functional for our everyday life. The things that we can't access super easily, well, like, you know, the things that have stuff in front of them basically, like the hobby drawers, are not things that we use constantly anyway. So everything that we need to get access to regularly and easily is very accessible. And, you know, if we need anything else, we'll just move stuff to get to it, so it's all good. But yeah, I'm really proud of our little hobby space. I think it's pretty awesome. It's very functional for us, and we have lots of fun in here and do lots of cool stuff. So thank you for coming along and watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found a little bit of inspiration for your own space or your own life. There'll be more room tours coming, as well as I'd really like to do the video about the like cool unique stuff that we have in our house, because we do have quite a few things that are pretty awesome. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, subscribe, comment and turn on your notifications, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Ka kite!